Hey folks, this is Mary. Welcome back to my channel. So recently I had the opportunity to purchase some pens from a fellow pen collector, a fellow fountain pen lover, however we like to describe ourselves. And I was pretty excited to do that because I've only ever purchased pens from retailers. I've never purchased a pen from, another user. I've never purchased a used pen, so to speak. And I don't mean used in a bad way. I just have never bought a pen from a private owner before. And excuse me for rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying. And my beverage this evening is one of my favorite drinks. It's a Reed's Extra Ginger beer. If you've ever had ginger beer, or if you've never had ginger beer, it is a really, really strong ginger ale. Ginger ale has a very mild flavor. It doesn't taste like much, but ginger beer has a lot of ginger in it, so it's very spicy. And it's really good if you like it, but if you don't like spicy things, you probably would not enjoy this. And I don't drink a lot of carbonated beverages, so I'm afraid I might have to burp at some point. So please excuse me ahead of time. I'll be sure to cut those parts out. Okay. And I also want to point out, my mailman, he hates me. He hates my dog. I have a dog named Gus. He's a big dog. He has a bark like a foghorn. He can be a little intimidating if you don't know him, but he is a sweetheart. He does hate the mailman. He also hates the FedEx man, the UPS man, the pizza delivery boy, anybody like that. He is just letting them know that they are not welcome on his territory. But if you'll notice on my package here, it says dog out, which means no mail for Mary. But I've had discussions with my mailman before about this, and he used to park. I feel like I've already talked about this before. Has this happened again recently? Probably. But the mailman used to park across the street where I could easily see his truck. And before I let Gus out, I always look outside to see what's going on and, make sure he's not disturbing anybody. And the mailman used to park right on my street where I could see him. But now he parks down a block where I can't see him. And not only can I not see him, but my neighbors have a boat, which blocks him from my view even more. And I've told the mailman that, and I've told him that I don't let Gus out on purpose when he's making his rounds. And another thing is, he doesn't seem to have a set schedule. The time on this was 12:59. And, sometimes he comes at 11, sometimes he comes at 6 p.m., and I just never know when he's going to be around. And generally, if I'm home, I let Gus out to sit in the yard and soak up some sun and do his little doggy things. I'm not going to keep him in the house all day waiting for the mailman to come by. So, anyway, I hate to sound like I'm complaining. I have the greatest respect for mailmen, for postal carriers, all of those people. They work very hard. The mail carriers, at least in my neighborhood, they walk all day. I know where I grew up, the mail carriers drove cars because it was a more rural area and they had to drive because all the homes were so far apart. But in my current neighborhood, we're all packed on top of each other. So the mailman comes and parks his truck and he just walks from house to house. And I'm trying to open the box and it's going to get a little loud here, so please excuse me. But he, walks around the neighborhood and drops off the mail. So I know it's a hard job, and we used to have a library where I used to work. We had a very nice and very friendly mailman who would stop and talk to us whenever he brought the mail. And I noticed that he had several cans of pepper spray clipped to his bag. And I asked him one day, what are those for? And he said, dogs. And I said, really? Have you had to use those before? And he said, yeah, all the time. Because, dogs just universally hate the mailman. It's not a cliche. It's not a joke. It is the truth. And Gus is a perfect example of that. He hates the mailman. So, excuse me. My regular mailman is, he's kind of a cranky old man. And I hate to say that, but he's a cranky old man. And when there are other mail carriers who fill in for him for the day for whatever reason, you know, if I'm outside with Gus and Gus sees the mailman, he goes crazy and he starts barking and whatever. And, you know, if it's the regular guy, he gives me dirty looks. But if it's somebody that's filling in, they're like, oh, hey, it's okay. You know, dogs do that, blah, blah, blah. Perhaps they're just being nice because they're filling in. I don't know. I'm sure there are a bunch of you out there that don't like dogs and feel like Gus is getting what he deserves or I get what I deserve. I don't know, whatever. I just wanted to vent. My dog mailman situation has prevented my package from getting to me in a timely manner, but that's great. Okay, so now we're going to open up the package, and I kind of remember what I ordered, and the box feels much, much heavier than what I ordered, so I can't imagine what's in here. And I ordered this, or I purchased these items from Miss Pickwick Turtle, and I will link her channel below if you haven't ever watched her videos. They are delightful, so check her out on YouTube. But I have a feeling she has given me more than what I purchased. So let us see. I'm trying to cut the box a little better here. So let us see what is in this heavy, rattly, lumpy, interesting package. Ooh, and some lovely paper. Ooh. Ooh, it's crinkly. Sorry about the crinkles, but I'm trying to look and see what the image is. There's something printed on it. It's a whale. Oh, sorry, I tore it. It's a whale. Oh, I love whales. I've been watching these videos online. Oh, look at the cool sticker. Now, what is that? Sorry, I'm easily distracted, in case you hadn't noticed. I always like to notice the little things in life. I don't know. My first thought was something in space, a star or a galaxy, but with a whale paper, then that must be a shell. I don't know, it's beautiful. But anyway, I've been watching this channel. Oh my goodness, let me stop yakking here. Oh, she sent me some ink. Oh, thank you so much. Look at this, it's Blizzard Twinkle. These are one of the new shimmering inks from Birmingham. And I'm allergic to shimmer ink, but I am going to use this ink to get over my allergy. That is beautiful. I think shimmer inks are just beautiful. I'm just really nervous about using them. So, you know, I'm sure the fire throwers are nervous about fire when they get started, but by the end of it, they're quite enjoying themselves. So, I need to keep, you know, using that shimmer ink until I'm used to it. Blue Lightning. I have a bottle of Blue Lightning. Let me see. We got two shimmer inks here. I feel like she's trying to tell me something, like, use up that shimmer ink and stop whining. And this is FWP. FWP. What is that? Ferris Wheel Press. Oh, I've never even heard of that. Timeless Blue. Oh, well, that's a shimmer ink too, I think. Does that look like it has shimmer in there? I think it does. Cool. Oh, and this is a little Krishna bottle. Krishna bottles are the cutest little bottles in the world. I think the only bottles cuter than a Krishna bottle are those teeny tiny Colorverse sample bottles. Those are adorable too. So cute. Ooh, and some Ocean Noir. Yes, I love me some blue ink. Fabulous. Thank you so much. Ooh. And here is my letter, which I will not reveal to prying eyes. Oh, and she stamped the envelope. That's so cute. I wonder if she watched my video on decorating envelopes. Of course not. I'm kidding. She sent this to me long before I made that envelope video. Okay. That was a lovely letter. Thank you so much. And now that Inco is quickly approaching, I shall have to reply. Of course, I reply anyway, but, you know, the challenge of Inco Remo is upon us. Alrighty, so these are the pens that I ordered. Let me see. This is a Kaweco student pen. And let me see if I can move this stuff out of the way here, so we can get a little bit better view of it. Okay, so this is a Kaweco student pen, and I was interested in this pen because I see a young lady named Kimmy use it on her channel, Inside Kimmy's Mind, and she really likes hers, and I've never seen a Kaweco like this before, so I thought it would be really fun to try out. I guess I could get the pen up where you could actually see it. That would help, wouldn't it? So this is a medium, and it has a metal section, so it feels quite weighty, which is interesting because Kaweco pens are very light, except for, you know, the metal Kaweco pens, of course. But I really like that. I was really interested to try this one, and that is very nice. All right, and this one, let me see. I want to say this is a pen BBS, but I am going to have to check on that because I don't remember. But I just thought it was lovely. Look at that pen. That has the chatoyance that everyone talks about so much. And I just thought it was beautiful. And it looks like swirling waves. It's like waves and sand swirling together on the beach. Oh, so pretty. And let's look at that nib. Oh, she said she was going to put an Anderson nib on here, and there it is. Well, thank you so much. I've never tried an Anderson nib, and I think this is a medium. Yeah, I think that says medium. So I'm very interested in nibs that are offered by different retailers. I have some of the Nemesis nibs from Birmingham, and those are the only nibs I've ever purchased. I know a lot of people buy Goulet nibs, and I don't remember what brand their nibs are. I'll have to look that up too. But I think it's very interesting that there are, ooh, look, there's some purple. Oh, so pretty. Oh my goodness, this is going to be one of those pens that just mesmerize me. I love it. But I find it so interesting that there are different pen manufacturers. I mean, you know, it's a nib, it's a piece of metal, so why are they different? Why are they special? Why are some retailers more, you know, held in greater esteem than other retailers? Let me see. And this is a, oh, this is a Mont Blanc. Meisterstück. Good Lord. Did I order this? I don't remember. My brain is so bad. I'm going to have to go back and look. But, oh my gosh, it's my first Mont Blanc pen. I'm so excited. I'm going to cry. Oh, I can't believe it. All my life I have dreamed of owning a Mont Blanc pen. I can't believe it. Before I got into fountain pens, I thought the only fountain pen brand was Mont Blanc. And I dreamed of one day being able to own my own Mont Blanc pen. Then, of course, I learned more about fountain pens, and I found out there were dozens, if not hundreds, of different brands of pens and kinds of pens. So I obviously have been able to purchase many pens over the course of my hobby. Oh, but I've always wanted to have a Mont Blanc. And look, there is the snowflake. Oh, Miss Turtle, you have just made my year. I am so happy. I don't need to buy any more pens after this. I'm done buying pens forever. Except maybe that purple Kaweco from Galen Leather. But we'll talk about that in March when it comes available, because I probably will miss out. I'm sure there are people that will have that site bookmarked with their finger on the button ready to order, and I will get beaten out for that, but that's okay. And this is a Kaweco AL Sport, which is very nice. And this is an aluminum pen. And actually, I have a regular Kaweco here. This is a plastic one. Now, it has a clip on it, which makes it a little bit heavier. But it's a plastic pen, of course, and this one is aluminum. And aluminum is a light metal. But even being a lighter metal, it's heavier than the plastic pen. And I really like that. It's very cool and smooth. I love the tactile aspect of pens. They're just fascinating on so many levels. And I know with the, I'm just getting to that next. I just wanted to take a little bit closer look at this nib. So nice. And this one is a fine. All right. But this is a nice segue because the TWSBI Diamond 580 pens, this is, let me see, this is just a Diamond 580. A Diamond 580 AL, right? And there's a Diamond 580 ALR. Hope I'm not getting this mixed up. This is the Diamond 580 AL because it has the aluminum trim. And then there's a Diamond 580 ALR, which has the ridged grip. And I have the purple one and the Prussian blue one that have the ridged grip. And I've heard so many discussions between people about the smooth grip or the ridged grip. And I just find that so interesting. And honestly, when I first held one of those ALR pens, I didn't even notice that it had ridges on it. It felt secure. I guess the ridges made me feel like I was gripping it securely, but this one is really smooth. So it's just interesting how we pick up on different aspects of the tactile features of pens. Cool, that is beautiful. All right, well, I don't think I'm going to try to ink any of these pens up now because I have way too many pens inked up at the moment. And I'm thinking about doing a kind of a currently inked walk of shame sort of video in the near future so I can show all of you just how many pens I have inked up and try to work on reducing that number. But these are lovely, Miss Turtle, and thank you so much for the pens and thank you for the ink. And this is fabulous. Ooh, okay, so I have a lovely way to start my week now. And you've made me very happy. And I have a Mont Blanc. La, la, la. Mont Blanc. Okay, I'm going to go now. So I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, I lied. I can't possibly end this video without swatching this ink. Because that's what we're all about, right? We're all about the ink. Somebody should make a song about that. Where's Weird Al when you need him? I promise I won't sing. But of course I'm referring to that Meghan Trainor song. So you can sing it in your head. All about the ink. Alrighty, where is my glass nib pen? Let me see. So Miss Turtle said she sent me these blue inks because she knows I love blue, and boy do I love blue. You just don't know how much I love blue. I think my blood is blue. All right, so this is the Ferris Wheel Press Timeless Blue. I feel like I'm a little behind on the Ferris Wheel Press inks because they've had so many new ones that came out lately that I just don't even know what their inks are anymore, you know? There's just so many new ones. Ooh, this is it feels very wet. Ferris Wheel Press. See if I can squeeze this in. Timeless Blue. That is lovely, lovely. And where are my Q-tips? Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, I think there's something going on with these swatch cards, because the ink seems to be breaking in different areas, and I don't think it's supposed to do that. Ooh, and I see some sparkle. Oh, that's lovely. I'm sure you guys can't see that, but it will dry and we will take a look. Wow, that is a beautiful blue. Nice and deep. All right, here is the Blizzard Twinkle from Birmingham Pen Company. Made in the USA. Yeah, I understand that their inks used to be made overseas, and I don't remember where they were made. Wasn't it like, I don't know, Poland or something? Doesn't it seem like Poland is a big ink country these days? I don't know. Where's KWZ ink made? Isn't that made in Poland? Oh, I love KWZ ink. I've managed to collect several bottles over the past year or so. I never had any before, but boy, I've got some now. And I love it. Ooh, I can see the sheen on the lip of the bottle. Can you see that? Maybe not. Oh, the elusive sheen. Okay. So, this is, make sure you guys can see that. Oh, and I just stuck my finger in it. Which never happens to us fountain pen users. Okay. Birmingham. Blizzard. Twinkle. That Ferris wheel press ink seemed to be twinkling a bit. So let's see how this Birmingham ink twinkles. Let me see. Q-tip, Q-tip. Ooh, that's much lighter than I was expecting. Oh, but I see the twinkle already. That is lovely. Oh, wow. It looked like it went on a little bit lighter, but now it seems to be drying a little bit darker. Or maybe I just laid it on really heavy. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit stingy with my ink, or a little bit hesitant with my ink. I feel like I need to start laying it on heavier, you know? I'm a medium nib kind of girl. I don't know why. Maybe I need to try some broader nibs, or some broad nibs. Ocean Noir. This one is beautiful. And this is Monteverde, right? Monteverde, Monteverde. Ocean Noir. I've really been loving those darker inks lately. And this one is right up my alley. Let me see. I need another Q-tip. Oh my goodness, look at my hand. It's my blue blood showing. Wow, that is gorgeous. And I think Monteverde inks are pretty wet, because they have that that ITF technology. Something about the something flow technology. I don't know. But their inks seem to be well lubricated, although this one's not dripping very much. I would think he would drip. But, okay, that is really interesting. I re-dipped the cotton swab, and that ink is holding on for dear life. It is determined not to drip. An obstinate ink. What are we going to do with you, Mr. Ocean Noir? We are going to put you aside and let you dry. And last but not least, we have Mr. Shimmertastic Blue Lightning. I have heard that this Blue Lightning, ooh, look at all that shimmer. I have heard that Blue Lightning is the most popular of the Shimmertastic inks. I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if that's still true, because I think they have added some more shimmer inks recently. But, you know, blue is a gorgeous color. And a sparkly blue. What's wrong with a sparkly blue? Not a thing. Okay, I'm shaking. I never know how much to shake these. But I don't see any more shimmer in the bottom, so that must be shaken enough. I feel like James Bond. I like my inks shaken and not stirred. Okay. All right, Mr. Blue Lightning, on guard. So this is Diamine Blue Lightning. Lightning. I always want to spell it lightening, but lightning is a weather phenomenon, and lightning is a level of light, I suppose. All right, and where is our swab? See if I can get some shimmer on there. This seems darker than I remember. Let's see if this guy will drip. Yep, he's dripping all over the place. But that Ocean Noir, that was really funny. That ink just pooled up right at the top and refused to drip. Just flatly refused. Okay. So we are going to give these a moment to dry, and then we will come back and have a final look at my new blue inks. Woohoo! Well, I think I just did something I've never actually done before. I think I was talking at the camera and I wasn't recording, so let's start over again. I've given the inks a chance to dry, so let's have a look at them again. So here is the Diamine Blue Lightning with lots and lots of shimmer, but it does have some very nice red sheen. You can see the dark area along the edge there. It's not showing up on the camera very well, but in person it is some beautiful red sheen. Very nice. All right, and then here is Birmingham Blizzard Twinkle. Ooh, look at those letters. Isn't that cool? Also tons and tons of shimmer and some very nice red sheen. You can kind of see it around the edge there, and over on this edge too. You can sort of see that. Very nice, very pretty. And these two guys are similar to each other, but not the same. This one's a little bit lighter and brighter, and this one's leaning a little bit more toward the teal. But both very pretty and very shimmery. All right. And then we have the Ferris Wheel Press Timeless Blue, and he's still drying just a little bit. And I would swear that I see some sparkle in there. Am I imagining that? Is this a sparkle ink? I see some sparkle over here. Do I just have sparkle on the brain? I don't know. Oh, yeah, you could see that. Look at that. Now, is this a shimmer ink, or did the shimmer somehow get from one of the other inks onto this one? It's more subtle than the other inks. I mean, these guys are just, you know, that is just slap you in the face shimmer. But this one is just, ooh, here's a little shimmer peeking out from behind a tree. You almost can't tell that it's there, but ooh, look at that. There it is. Wow. I didn't know Ferris Wheel Press made shimmer inks. Very interesting. And that sheen is kind of orange. That's a very interesting sheen on this ink. So really interesting. I'm going to have to look at Ferris Wheel Press again because I am really behind on what their offerings are lately. Okay, so here is the Ocean Noir, and this guy is determined not to dry in my lifetime, so I'm just moving on. And I was trying to, you know, like fan it and blow on it a little bit, and then I kind of blew too hard and it ran off to the side here. So, this is a very obstinate ink. But even though it's not dry yet, on the edges of the little pool, I can see some very interesting bits of sheen starting to come out. So when this guy does dry, he's going to be really beautiful. And that looks like it might be, it's hard to tell at this point. It might be some pinkish sheen, or maybe some orangey sheen, but there's definitely going to be some sheen there. Very cool, and it is a lovely dark blue. So these guys are kind of similar to each other. This one's a brighter blue, and this one's a bit more to the purple. But very nice. All right, super cool. Well, thank you so much, Miss Turtle, for offering your pens for sale, and thank you so much for sharing your inks with me. I love them. I'm so excited about them, and I will really enjoy them. All right, well, that is all for this time, and I will see you all again soon with some more pen and ink fun. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.